Hey guys, this is Sam from Gaming Archives, and let's continue with case number 2,
This is
the missing
floor plan
art.
of a local art gallery. The exhibition is about to start, but the only thing
Okay, so I think this is gonna be a bit tougher than the previous ones. The game is gonna get more and more complicated. The cases will get much more tougher to solve. This one we have to find out who stole the real painting first and who has the real painting in the end. Okay, the painting is stolen, and we have to find out who stole it and finally who has it. We have 1, 2, 3, 7 people here. So yeah, last time we had 4, 7. Okay, let's start.
Mr. Green, what brings you here?
This
I
one is
wanted
green.
to thank you in person for sending me a photo of the maestro's painting. Thanks to that high-quality image, I could see all the fine details and woo-wee! Talk about a masterpiece!
Please keep your voice down. I sent it to you because you've been a good sponsor to this gallery, and I hope that will continue. But we're under strict orders not to show that painting to anyone. The threat of forgery alone.
Who is this, huh? Whatever. Ha! Good luck to anyone who thinks they can copy the maestro's genius.
Still, there are those out there that would try.
What am I, a frickin' call center? Ugh. Sean, buddy, calm down. I get it. You know I only collect originals, the best of the best, right? I wanted to see it before the opening, and now that I have, I'm gonna buy it.
Actually, about that, I'm afraid that maybe you should just answer that. Go ahead.
Right then. Like I said, just swung by to say thanks for the sneak preview. You've probably got a packed schedule. I'll see you out there.
Okay, let's just follow Mr. Green first.
Mac, simmer down. I need to check things out first. This kind of research can't be rushed. Call me back in a few minutes. Ms. Reeves. Well, if it isn't my favorite artist's assistant. On my way. See you soon. Oh, are the rumors true? I hear the maestro hired someone to swipe his work so he could showcase an empty frame. Only he would pull something like that. As soon as the painting surfaces, it's mine. And don't worry, I won't forget about your cut for helping me find it.
It's my pleasure, but don't bother looking for it on the black market. That place is nothing but a cesspool of forgeries.
What do you mean by that?
The maestro may have his own plan, but if the painting's going to get stolen anyway, I figured I could do him a favor. Ta-da!
You took it? When did you nab it?
The when is unimportant. What matters is that I have it.
If you'll, excuse me for a moment, I have to take this. I checked. It's a fake. I feel like an idiot for spending all that cash to hire a decent forger. Yeah, well, turns out that one's fake too. The deal's off. Forget about the rest of your money. Sorry. Important call, you know. But anyway, I wanted to ask, you sure it's okay? I mean, taking the painting behind the maestro's back and everything.
But that's exactly what he wanted, isn't it? For the painting to be stolen. But instead of letting it fall into the hands of a two-bit thief who doesn't know a thing about art, I thought it would be safer in the hands of a true connoisseur like yourself. Don't you agree?
You flatter me. And you're not wrong there. I'm a big fan of the maestro's work. I'm talking huge.
So, rather than cutting me in for a finder's fee, I'd like to offer a chance to buy it direct. Assuming the price is right.
Well, I brought all the cash I could get on such short notice. You think this will be enough?
Was hoping for a bit more. But seeing as you're all Johnny on the spot, and in cash, too, you've got yourself a deal. Just remember, no selling for at least a year. Got that? This cannot be tracked back to me.
Oh, don't worry about me. I understand all too well. After all, patience is key in my line of work. The longer I hold on to this painting, the more I'll be able to sell it for. 3 years. That's my endgame. And not a soul will know a thing about it until then.
An expert as always. I should have known I wouldn't have to remind you. All right, the exhibition will kick off soon. If you'll excuse me.
Go on ahead. I'll see you around.
Maestro, the exhibition's about to start.
Gentlemen, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you could all be here today. I'm sure many of you have questions about the, well, empty frame you see before you, which is why, without further ado, I'd like to officially announce the commencement of the Lost Art Exhibition. Put your hands together for the Maestro Claude.
Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Thank you. And my warmest of welcomes to all of you here to see my work. This piece, my latest piece, has been an entire year in the making. However, it would seem a year is still not enough. No doubt you have already noticed the empty frame before you. I am sorry to tell you, but my painting has actually been stolen. Silence! I have no doubts it will end up on the black market.
Where are you?
Merci. My one regret is that I never signed my painting, nor did I take any photos of it. In fact, any anonymous painting out there on the market could, in fact, be my work. I hope that one day you will seek out the truth using only your eyes and, of course, your heart, and nothing else to find my painting.
Director, the painting's been found!
But what? Wait, it cannot be.
What? The Lost Art has returned. It's a miracle.
Okay, so now we have free hand to do whatever that we want. We can go and surveillance in every room possible. We followed Mr. Green first. Let's see what Maestro was up to. And after that, we'll see.
Ah, Maestro. There you are. I was just looking for you. I viewed your painting the other day, by the way. Truly a masterpiece. But when I just went to check on it earlier, all I saw was an empty frame. Your assistant said that's what you actually want to present. Could I ask the reason, if you don't mind?
Do you know why I picked as a theme the lost art for this exhibition? Look outside. Look at all those people staring at an empty frame, thinking it is my actual work. Tell me, Sean, just how many works of art from young, promising artists do you have in this gallery right now? 10? 20? You might as well have 0 for all it is worth to these people. To them, this empty, pointless frame is more valuable than the actual art of all of these rising artists. Do people nowadays have any taste?
You're not wrong there, Maestro, but that's pretty much how it's always been.
You are right, of course. The Renaissance elite, they patronized the starving sculptors and painters. But it feels especially true now that art has become about who has more money, whose name is more recognized. People have become nothing more than sheep with no opinions of their own. Call it performance art if you wish. But this exhibition was never about a piece of canvas. No, the truth is, I hired a thief and instructed him to steal my painting and to sell it on the black market. If someone eventually recognizes my work, I will reveal everything, my entire scheme, and sign my name to it.
Why, that's brilliant. Just imagine the rush of people who'll be out searching for your painting. While it's true that they may just be in it for the money, they'll have to go through hundreds and hundreds of anonymous paintings if they have any hope of finding yours.
Hello, this is Claude. Thank you. Magnifique. Finally, we can begin.
Are you ready, Maestro?
Yes. Let us, as they say, get this show on the road, huh? I am hopeful that after today, people will finally start to appreciate the art around them. As they search for the stolen painting, they will find much more than they bargained for. The true lost art. And until my painting is found, this exhibition will continue.
A brilliant plan. What once was lost shall be found, as they say.
Precisely.
Yes, it's about that time. Shall we go?
Onward and upward. Let us march.
After you.
Okay, so Maestro arranged to have his painting stolen from someone. I don't know who is it yet. That might be the person who stole the painting first, right? Okay, let's follow Miss Reese now. Let's see what she was doing before meeting Mr. Green.
Good news. I have a potential buyer. One I don't expect will require much convincing or ask too many questions. Quit worrying. It's perfectly safe. You know I don't deal with the real thing. Ever. But the others are none the wiser, and my position lends me plausibility. So long as you keep your mouth shut, everything will be fine. Besides, I have complete faith in your skill. There isn't a single person who'll be able to tell your work is a fake. Anyway, this was all his idea. This performance art the maestro orchestrated. As his assistant, I'd like to think I'm doing him a favor. And since he staged this whole thing himself, he won't get the police involved. That should put your mind at ease. Yes? I've already told you, the lost art. It's about more than just the theft and retrieval of a painting. Who knows how many people are going to get tangled up in this before it's over, each of them playing their own special roles in the maestro's machinations without realizing it. You and I, well, we're just the first two actors in the play, but at least we're not improvising. Really. The more I think about it, the more genius it all is. Claude truly is a master. Anyway, I should go. I'm meeting the buyer soon. I'll call you back when I have our money in hand. All right? Have you arrived, Mr. Green?
Okay, so Mr. Reese was playing her own game. She clearly collaborated with some different artists and made a fake of Maestro's painting. And, without stealing it, she just forged it, and she's now trying to sell it to Mr. Green. That is what I think so far. Let's see what Maestro was doing before he came to Mr. Scene's office.
Where are you? What? You're lost? I told you it was A2, a round building. The exhibition will start soon. You must hurry. You will go straight to the storeroom. The combo for the safe is... Yes, well, you must not get caught. I know that, Tommy. That's why I hired you. Call me when you're finished.
Okay, so that guy is Tommy. Maestro hired him to steal his painting and gave him all the instructions needed. And yeah, I think that's it. So now let's follow Tommy.
Chill! I found the place. Ain't my fault all these shishi galleries look the same. We're still on schedule, so... Cool your jets, old man. You told me once before. I'm not gonna forget it. Relax. I'm a pro. My name means something on the street. Ask anyone. There ain't a job I done wrong.
You know what, this guy isn't moving. I mean, I think he's a security guard. For now, let's just name him security, because once we named these characters, these moving sound objects, we can see what they are doing, their movements in the complete map. If we don't name them, we can't actually see them move. So let's do that. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe he's Mac, but for now, let's just give him a name security. Okay, so where are you going, Tommy? You're going to a storeroom, right?
Fucking hurt. Damn it. Damn it. This storeroom looks like a fucking hurricane ran through it. How the hell am I supposed to find the safe? And just... Ha! And just like that, the job's done. Too easy. No wonder the old man ain't paying me much. Could have had me swipe a
Okay,
nicer
so
painting,
Tommy just
too.
went
These
in,
days will
followed
call anything
Maestro's
art.
instructions and stole the painting. Now, was that a real painting? I'm not quite sure. Okay, let's check this out if conversations are actually playing in real time. Tommy, I think right now just called Maestro, so the call Maestro got thanking him. I think that is the conversation right now. That is the conversation which is happening right now. So let's just check it out.
Hello?
Yeah, that is the same conversation.
Wait, what?
Oh, that is
And what about the
very
rest
nice,
of my money, huh? Hello? Hello? God damn it!
Hey, you don't happen to have a light on you, do you? What's that you got there?
What? Hey, this is...
Is that a copy of the Maestro's painting? I got one myself. Pretty good, huh?
Yeah. Yes, of course.
Want a cigarette? Don't know about you, but I'm barely keeping it together. Before the 90s, you could smoke anywhere, but now?
Sure, thanks. Don't mind if I do.
I could finally think again. I swear they put restrictions on everything these days. Corral us out in the freezing cold in a designated smokers area 15 feet from the door. Like nobody ever took a drag in front of the Mona Lisa before they put it behind glass. You feel me?
Sure, yeah, I feel ya. Goddamn rules.
Okay, only one name is left. I think his Mac.
Oh, shit. Fucking smoke detector in the bathroom. Put it out, man. Put it out.
Ouch! Watch it, man.
Sorry. Sorry, I panicked. Yeah, anyway, it was nice talking to you. Here's your painting. See you around, yeah?
Ah, Christ.
Okay, Tommy, where are you going?
Where are you going?
I forgot something I gotta take care of. Got a split?
Thanks for visiting. No. Huh? Wait a minute! You! Stop! Where'd you get that? You weren't holding it when you came in.
I bought it from the gift shop?
Oh, well. Wait, we don't have a gift shop. You stole it. Hand it over.
Jesus, fine, take it. It ain't worth a shit anyway.
Found! But what? Another way. It cannot be. But it would seem a year is still not enough. That will end up on the black market.
Okay, let's follow Mac now. I think that is the only person that we haven't followed throughout the whole thing.
Any anonymous painting out there on the market could, in fact, be my work. Fancy me.
And what the hell? All the voices are getting.
Using only your eyes and, of course, your heart.
The voices are getting smooshed together. I can't hear anything.
To find my painting.
Director, the painting's been found.
But what? Another one? It cannot be.
Another one?
The lost art has returned. It's
Okay, let's see what Mac was doing before meeting with Tommy and Mr. Green. Okay, so the call he was disconnecting, Mr. Green was disconnecting. I think
doing.
it was from Mac, right?
anyone who thinks they can copy the maestro's genius.
Still, there are those out there that would try.
What am I?
So he just cut the call and disconnected the call, and
Shit, he hung up again?
yeah, Mac is getting pissed off.
Damn it! Pick up your damn phone already!
Hello? Why didn't you pick up? Did you bring the money? Hello? Hello? Hung up on me again? What's the checkout? Hello? God damn it! Pick up. Did you bring the money?
Mac, simmer down. I need to check things out first. This kind of research can't be rushed. Call me back in a few minutes.
Okay, so that is where Mr. Green talks to Reeves.
What's the checkout? Hello? God damn it!
There's one more conversation with Mac.
I've been waiting.
It's right here.
What are you talking about? Of course the painting you gave me is fake, but I swapped it with the real one in the storeroom. Wasn't that our plan all along? Hello? Hello? What the hell? Someone beat me to it? How did I miss that?
Start in 2 minutes. Please take...
Money. Turns out, I feel like it. I checked. It's a fake. I feel like an idiot for spending all that cash to hire a decent forger. Yeah, well, turns out that one's fake too. The deal's off. Forget about the rest of your money.
So let's try to answer this. The first painting stolen was, Max stole the original painting first, and who has it now is Maestro, right? His owner has it back. Okay. How could I be wrong? I mean, the one question is incorrect. And who? Okay, so I think the security guard, yeah, he's the one who has the painting now. Eventually his owner, the Maestro, will get that painting, but right now security guard has the painting. So let's select that and let's say, oh yeah, nice. Okay, so this one was a bit complicated, but so far what I can understand is the Mr. Green is the art buyer. Mr. Scene sends him a photo of Maestro's painting a day before or a few days before, I don't know. From that he creates a replica of that painting with from different artists and hires a guy named Mac to replace it with a real painting. But after seeing the painting Mrs. Rees had the Maestro's assistant, because she was running her own scam, creating another replica and trying to sell it to Mr. Green. He thinks that is the real painting, and once he thinks that is the real painting, he calls Mac and tells him that the stolen painting and the painting is just fake, and then he pays off Mr. Rees to buy this fake painting from her. Meanwhile, Maestro has his own plan to get his painting stolen, so he hires Tommy, who is, oh my god, I mean, why would he hire that guy? This seems so scatterbrained. So he hires him, and he goes to see the painting, and he believes that he has stolen the real painting, but Mac has already replaced it with the replica that Mr. Green had made before. So, but after the conversation with Mr. Green, the Mac thinks that both the paintings, the one he has replaced with the fake one, the real one that he has, it's not a real one after his conversation. So once he encounters Tommy in the bathroom, he thinks the painting that Tommy has, that's the real one. So, you know, he creates this distraction and just swaps the painting with Tommy, and now he thinks that he has the real one, but in fact he already had the real painting, and what he swapped is the fake one. So now the Tommy is the one who has the real painting, and when he tries to escape, the guard catches him, and the main painting is found. The mystery of the painting has been solved. Right, we'll cover the next case in the next video. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then like, share and subscribe, and see you in the next video.